You know, the holidays are here, and if you're dealing with stress, there are some things you can do to cope.
Yeah, joining us this morning is naturopathic physician Dr. Trevor Holly Cates to talk about healthy habits for the holidays. So do people really start to stress out during this time? Do you see more people stressing right now?
Absolutely. People get really stressed during the holidays. A lot of family visiting, traveling, concerns about financial situations. So it's definitely a time that we do need to pay attention to the ways that we can reduce our stress, manage our stress. One thing that's important is eating healthy foods, and I know that the holidays are a time when
Right now, I mean, that's not going to be popular.
No, and it's not a time to make significant changes in your diet, but there are things that you could do, like when you're loading up your plate, try and be careful not to overload the plate. Minimize your portions if you can, and include a salad and things like that. Trying to choose fruit over sugary snacks.
Do sugary snacks give you kind of an up and down, a high, and then
right? Yeah. So it can cause crashes. So in your mood and your energy level. So that's important. And there are certain nutrients that are really important for helping us manage stress.
Like what?
B vitamins and vitamin C, vitamin D, and so if we're eating healthy foods, that can help. But vitamin D is something we get from the sunshine, and in the winter months we don't get as much. And definitely studies show that low levels of vitamin D in the blood are going to be more prevalent in people with depression. So supplementing with vitamin D can be really helpful at managing stress, reducing depression.
Or
you can
going
get
out
the
this
same
afternoon
thing.
to take off your shirt and just, you know,
I'm getting some vitamin D.
6-degree weather. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what about exercise and yoga and meditation?
Yes, exercise is also really important. Even getting as little as 3 hours a week of exercise has been shown to significantly help people manage stress and reduce depression. So it is an important thing. It also helps us sleep better, which is another thing, is getting a good night's sleep. Also helps us to manage stress. And also stress management techniques like yoga, meditation. A lot of times people just forget to breathe, and we're either holding our breath or we're breathing up in our chest. So it's important to take time to take some nice deep breaths. And
okay, you talked about some of the things we should be intaking, the vitamins and the foods, but what about things we should stay away from this time of year?
Things like caffeine and nicotine, cigarette smoke, trying to reduce those things because they are going to make it harder for us to handle stress, and also make it, especially people who are doing that later in the evening, that's going to make it more difficult to get a good night's rest.
Okay, I understand that, but why would caffeine make it more difficult to handle stress? Because, I mean, you have more energy, right?
Right. Well, it's gonna interfere with like the neurotransmitters and the brain and the way it functions. There's just better ways to help us increase our energy if we eat healthy, if we exercise, if we get a good night's sleep. Those are better ways to have more energy.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a little bit more serious. So if you're finding that these things really don't help and you've got a real problem where you're really sad for a long period of time, what do you do?
Absolutely. It's really important if people are depressed to get help. There are a lot of different numbers out there, hotlines that people can call. Consult with your physician. It's really important to consult with your doctor about what you should be doing if you do have depression. And it's not something to be taken lightly. People should get help.
Okay. Dr. Cates, thanks for coming in.
Thank you. And if people want more information, they can visit my website at summitintegrative.com. And I've got some information on there as well.
All right, and we'll link you up from our website, Fox13now.com, since we tell you that one all the time.
It's easy to remember.
Stuck in your head, yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, Doctor.